Hi, I'm Kendall Patterson. I'm a real estate broker in the Pacific Northwest. So my background in real estate kind of stemmed from a pretty young age. I was about 10 years old and I realized I had been in 10 different rentals growing up, maybe even more. And that was really hard going through elementary school, moving that much every year and sometimes in the middle of school years. Really emotionally and physically, I'm sure it probably changed the way it molded me into who I am today. You know, and an opportunity, my grandparents offered to allow my father to build a home on their property, and they had gifted 5 acres to him. We built a shack. It was like a 12 by 16 with 2 camp trailers on either side, which was not ideal, and come to find out going to high school, maybe not so normal and maybe not so average, and definitely made me feel like the odd kid out. Strangely enough, at 17 years old, I managed to purchase a home with my boyfriend at the time, and we purchased a $89,000 log cabin over in Eastern Washington, which is unheard of, I think, anymore. I realized how important that security was at that moment, and it changed everything for me at such a young age. I didn't really plan on having kids, but life blessed me with beautiful children, and it was in that space that I realized how important that security of homeownership was. So fast forward, we split up and the house was sold, and really, in all honesty, just started doing hair. I did hair for about 13 years and loved it and was great at it, but it didn't really provide me a huge opportunity to be able to purchase. So I started looking into getting my broker's license. I did that, and that provided the biggest opportunity for me to be able to be in the space where we could purchase again. Buying another house was a really big deal because both of my kids were teenagers at this point, and that offered them security and stability that we haven't been able to have in my younger days, kind of like my childhood. And that has really provided an opportunity for us to really thrive within our own household. Providing that security for them and showing them how strong I can be and what an important factor homeownership can be in their, portfolio, their life, their income, all of that information that they grow with and learn with is so important to me, and teaching them what they can do and what's possible. So my whys, my 3 beautiful children, Abby, who is 18 in Nebraska, and she's a wrestler. She is a college wrestler, which is such an amazing thing. I'm just over the moon proud of her, and I look forward to her going and being able to purchase. We discussed all the time about, instead of renting, why don't we just buy a condo and we'll figure it out. And kids, you never know. And then my 15-year-old Kason, he is amazing, and he's a high schooler. He is probably one of my best assistants. He helps me all the time with signs and understands kind of the in and outs of listings and whatnot when I'm trying to get them ready. And that's been a really fun thing to be able to pass on to him. And I look forward to that more. And really, my ultimate plan is to have like my whole legacy of family in my team, and really just give them the opportunities and help them grow as little mini realtors. And then I have my 2-year-old. My 2-year-old Baylor is the total joy, and he's the favorite of the household, I will say. He is 2 and every inch of toddler, but the sweetest and most wonderful little guy. So when I'm talking to my kids about this and what mom does every day, it's super important for them to understand. But I think ultimately we talk more about how important it is for everybody else, because that's my big mission and passion, is to make sure that kids and families and other humans have that home, have that opportunity to build their own equity. And really, ultimately, I have 2 whys, if you will. I love helping other people, and then I have my awesome kids that keep me pushing forward to make sure that we have all that security and all the greatness that comes from homeownership as well. I love my life, but I don't wish for others to have the same starting point that I had. So I'm on a mission to change that.